Hey, shalom, shalom, most high Christ bless. This is Officer Yoganai, IOIC Chicago, and we are back. All praise to the Most High. The Lord saw fit for me to go ahead and finish this Isaiah 4 up, the fallen crown, and we're going to be getting into it today. Please excuse me, I'm still trying to forward some things over to IT, but we finna get started right now. If we could go, let's play the first video. I want to get some videos out the way. I want that right there. I want to play that, all right? Let's get these little videos out the way.
Hey, when we get in here, I need you to be more feared than loved. No hugging, no touching. Just turn your face, don't say that. Don't embarrass me. Got you.
He don't seem happy. He seemed a little bit miserable, right? His wife used her power and her persuasion to make sure he had a miserable time at that little family gathering or that barbecue or whatever it was that they was at. She told him, you better be on your best behavior. She sunned him. That's what she did. She's like, hey, like my mom used to do when we used to go to the store, you better not ask for nothing. You get in this store, you better keep your hands to yourself. You better act right, right? That's just basically what she did to her. But I want to recap a little bit of what we went over last week. Give me Psalms 23. Psalms 23 and 5.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 23 and verse 5. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over.
Thou preparedst the table for me, meaning he prepared the spirit that he will roll in. Give me Isaiah 30 and 8. Thou preparest a table for me.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book.
A table. Noted in a book, okay? Read.
That it may be for the time to come, forever and ever.
Forever and ever. So that table that the Lord prepared for David, we got a copy of it right here with us as well, all right? Give me Sirach 25. Even on the run, David was on the run. The Lord was blessing him, right? The Lord blessed him, and he found no hurt. The Lord blessed him, and he was able to go within himself and think logically concerning his current predicament. Go ahead, read it. Did I tell you the verse?
No, sir.
19.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 19.
All
wickedness is but little to the wickedness
so
of a woman.
We're not going to forget what we covering. We covering the wickedness of the woman. And this woman is wicked because she's under the spirit of Eve, right? She's under the spell that Eve put all mankind under, which is death, right? Read.
All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
Read.
As the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged.
As the climbing up a sandy hill. Read that again.
As the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged.
It's hard. Go ahead.
So is a wife full of words to a quiet man.
Just like that video we just seen. It was hard. He ain't had no words to say against her. She is that sandy hill, and he is the legs of the aged man. Go ahead.
Stumble not at the beauty of a woman.
Stumble not at the beauty of a woman. This is a warning, men. The Lord is warning you. He made a power on this earth to try you. And this power is magnetic. There's a draw, there's an attraction to this beauty or to this power. Read it again.
Stumble not at the beauty of a woman.
Yes, she's beautiful, but you have to keep your bearings about you. Do not stumble, he says. Go ahead.
And desire her not for pleasure.
Desire her not for pleasure. What verse you at?
Finish 21. Verse 22. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach.
And much reproach. If she's in a position of authority, a person who takes care of the household, who is the one working and you ain't working for whatever reason, and you're an able man to work, guess what? That's going to create a spirit in her to feel like she could bump her chest out at you and tell you what to do and son you, right? Like the man in that last video we saw. She's in control. She feel like she can tell you anything she want to. Very disrespectful. That's an imbalance of power, right? She shouldn't have that power. Read. So what's that saying? That's telling you to get on your ish. If you like to lay back and chill and not pull your fair share of the weight, the Lord telling you that woman is going to have an impudent heart towards you. She's going to hate you. She's going to resent you. Go ahead.
A wicked woman abateth the courage.
Abateth the courage. Go ahead.
Maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees.
She can't do it because she's not in her God-given role. Her God-given role is to be, at the crib taking care of the homestead while you out fighting the wars and bringing home the bread. But because she has to wear your hat and her hat, she automatically going to put her hat to the side. She's going to wear your hat, and she's not going to be able to comfort you. She can't comfort you. Her mind is all over the place. She everywhere doing everything, being Superwoman, like Karen White. I'm not your... Don't hate me, man. Don't hate me. Superwoman. That's her. She's singing that I'm not your Superwoman because she can't do everything. She can't, but we be putting her in a position as lazy bums to be the Superwoman. So the way Eve is right now, the way the woman is right now, we got to take stock of us, see where we falling short so that we're not giving her that power to make us weak. Read it again.
A wicked woman abateth the courage.
A wicked woman abated the courage. This woman who's operating outside of her God-given role, she abates the courage, right? Go ahead.
Maketh an heavy countenance.
Make it a heavy count. Look at his face. This man is crying.
Get some balls, brother.
He crying. He can't eat fried chicken no more. She looking out for his soul. He thinks she evil. I don't want to eat no grass. I don't want it. I don't want to burn the fat. His rib in the spirit of Abigail, and he don't even know it. We're going to talk about her later, though. But y'all put that fat man crying, all I can think about is him not being able to eat no sweets. Read it again.
A wicked woman abateth the courage.
The wicked woman abated the courage.
Maketh an heavy countenance.
Maketh a heavy countenance. He's sad, right? You see him all through the congregation, lip long, just moping. What you moping for? None. Well, let me tell you about this woman I got. All right, man. Go ahead.
And a wounded heart.
And a wounded heart.
A woman.
So he has a wounded heart. He's emotional. He's not going to be able to get over the way he's feeling, right? Your rib as a pillar is supposed to help you get over your emotions. But her being outside her role, she can't do that. She can't fulfill her duty. Read.
A woman that will not comfort her husband.
Will not comfort your husband. Go ahead.
In distress, maketh weak hands and feeble knees.
Because she doing this. She nagging at you. She running that mouth at you. Read.
Of the woman came the beginning of sin.
Uh-huh.
And through her, we all die.
Her continuing to wear this stolen crown that we talked about last week. That's the means whereby we all die. Read.
Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad.
Don't accept that because we were raised knowing about this dysfunction that we supposed to be okay with it, right? We supposed to accept it. Like the woman is the head of the house. No, that's not right. We supposed to rebuke it. Give the water no passage. This is how the waters have risen in the earth because Esau, he out of his mouth, sent out a flood and we kind of drowning in it. But we got this Bible and this Bible going to actually soak up all that. But what we supposed to do is tell that woman, listen, this is what I need. This is how my house is going to run. This is the position I need you to play. And we're not going to be hounds chasing after what looks good. We're going to control our lusts, right? Give the water no passage. Don't let the water just go wherever it wants. Don't let the woman and her emotional power or her power, don't let her power go where it lists, right? You got to keep that power in check. Read.
Verse 26.
Uh-huh.
If she go not as thou wouldest have her,
do what?
cut her off from thy flesh,
Uh-huh.
and give her a bill of divorce.
You ain't got to deal with it. You don't have to deal with it. You do not have to deal with an impudent, wicked woman. Give me 1 Ezra 4:29. You do not have to deal with her. Separate for a time. Let her get her mind right. Check on her every day. Make sure she, fulfilling whatever obligations you need her to fulfill. And then y'all start making it work again. All right. 4:29. You there?
Yes, sir. The book of 1 Ezra, chapter 4 and verse 29.
Give me 28.
Verse 28. And now, do ye not believe me?
We talking about the power of women, right? Last week we went over the parable or the riddle that Zerubbabel had set forth, him and the other bodyguards. All right? And we didn't touch this part. I want to make sure we touch on this part. Go ahead.
And now, do ye not believe?
Do you not believe me? What?
Is not the king great in his power?
Uh-huh. Yeah, the king is great in his power, but he put forth a riddle and said the woman is more powerful than the king. And he's going to present his case to show why the woman is more powerful. Read.
Do not all regions fear to touch him?
Don't they fear to touch him? Nobody would touch the king. Nobody would put their hands on the king. Nobody would dare do what he's finna tell you what he witnessed happened to the king at the hands of a woman. Read.
Yet did I see him in upon me, the king's concubine, the daughter of the admiral Barticus, sitting at the right hand of the king, and taking the crown from the king's head.
Took the crown from his head, dethroned the king. That's disrespectful. Nobody puts their hands on the king to remove the throne from his head. Is you serious? You got some power to do something like that, and nothing happened to you. Go ahead.
And setting it upon her own head.
And she crowned her own self. Yeah, play that. Yeah, that's cool. Play that. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
She also struck the king with her left hand.
Look at that. She's the queen. Look how he's just sitting there looking. He is in heaven. He wouldn't have it no other way. Read it again.
And taking the crown from the king's head.
Uh-huh.
And setting it upon her own head.
What else she do?
She also struck the king with her left hand.
Struck the king with her left hand. She got her hand up. She about to strike him. Ain't no way you putting your hands on the king and you ain't pulling back nubs. Go ahead.
And yet, for all this, the king gaped and gazed upon her with an open mouth.
So he just stood and looked at her with his mouth open like, I can't believe it. He's mesmerized. He's shocked. Not appalled, but he see her beauty and he like, I'll give you anything. You could do anything to me, and it won't even matter. Hey, what's them old songs? I'll drink your bath water. Oh, hey, that was on what? The Color Purple? The old Judites used to have it bad. Hey, bro, y'all generation, y'all generation, y'all used to sing them songs that used to make us think like, y'all some simps. What's going on? Raised a whole nother generation of simps after y'all had Keith Sweat simping. He couldn't sing, but he'll beg himself into somebody, you understand me? But that men for women, like the scriptures say, will lose their wits. Was that it?
No, sir.
Go ahead.
If she laughed upon him, he laughed also. But if she took any displeasure at him, the king was fain to flatter, that she might be reconciled to him again.
What's wrong? You all right? Did I do something to offend you? He's bending over backwards to make sure she's appeased, to make sure she's happy, right? When it should be the other way around. She should be making sure the king is happy, making sure the king is appeased, bending over backwards to make sure he all right. But she has that influence. She has that power. Was that it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sisters, y'all got to know that power that's recorded in the Bible, it's not a bad thing to have if you use it righteously. Y'all got to learn how to use that power in righteousness. Can we play that one video that you guys thought supposed to have right there after the sister with the red? Yeah, let's play that. This how I need you, LA. I'm going to need you in a hot second. This is how you sisters should weaponize your power. Play it. I can't hear it. It ain't saying nothing. Yeah. Yeah, it should be.
My Lord, you looked so focused last time you were working in the garden. I miss that energy from you.
Yeah, we can't see that.
My Lord, you looked so focused last time you were working in the garden. I miss that energy from you.
Okay. All right.
My Lord, you looked so focused last time you were working in the garden. I miss that energy from you.
Anyway, let's get to it. Listen. You're gently nudging him. You see he, in a foul spirit. You see he in a particular mood. You know what I mean? A lot of sisters, y'all probably saw that and was like, I can't imagine me putting my voice that high. I can't imagine me softening my voice in that manner. Yeah, soften your voice. You'd be surprised how much a soft answer would turn away wrath. You'd be surprised how delicate touch from your woman or from you would actually benefit. You see this man, he's in a funk. He's not really productive. What's she tell him? Play that again so I can hear. What is she telling? She said, my Lord. She acknowledged him first and foremost. That always, when my ribs say my Lord, I know she wants something. It is what it is. I know, my Lord. Like she'd be in her little, her little spirit,
Lord,
whatever she be
so
in.
focused last time you were working in the
Pause
garden.
that. Pause there. I'm in
miss
the
that.
midst of my speech. Cutting out a man off in the midst of his speech. Y'all getting the spirit back there. So I be noticing she'll be in a particular mood. She'll move how she normally move. And then that'll switch and she'll be like, my Lord. She'll soften up. I'll be like, I know she wants something. I know she wants something. But because she had the wherewithal to slow down and approach me in a manner that lets down guards, I listen. I pay attention. And that's what the example of this sister right here that I wanted you sisters to see. Play that example. Listen to her voice.
My Lord, you looked so focused last time you were working in the garden. I miss that energy from you.
My Lord, you look so focused. I seen you. I see you, my Lord. I seen what you was doing. I seen the works that you put in. My Lord, I seen your last camp video when you was at in the you know, we was over on so and such and such teaching, and you was really bringing it out. You see your Lord is in the funk. You see a lot of stuff not going his way. Make him remember why he is who he is, and let him know, listen, I see you. Motivate him to keep going. Motivate him to keep pushing. Don't tear him down. Don't tear him down. That's not your job. Your job is to tear him down. We're going to tear him down. We're going to read the Bible to him real loud, tear him down, and build him up. But your job is to have his back and gently nudge him. Gently nudge him until where he needs to be as far as getting things done, getting things accomplished, right? My Lord, I remember the last time you built the kids the clubhouse. I couldn't wait until we put together these shelves, right? You see he's slacking, like he promised to put the shelves up. You know what I'm saying? Let him know this job is slacking. I know you can do it. I'm even willing to help you do it. You got to gently nudge him. That's called cuffing your power. I like that. That's called cuffing your power. Taking back your power from the devil and cuffing it and using it for the Lord. All right. Cuff your power. I want to do an interactive exercise real quick. Wake up the spirit that's in the room. I need 2 sisters that's willing to participate. 2 sisters. 1, 2, bam. All right. I want y'all to stand up. Both of y'all stand up. Not you, not yet. Nope, not you. We coming to you. Now, what I want you sisters to do is, I want one of you to decide who's going to be blind. And I want the other one to guide the blind one all the way to the IT booth. You cannot, the blind person, you cannot open your eyes. Don't open your eyes. Trust that this sister is going to lead you without touching you, okay? And she's not going to tell you nothing. She's going to be like, okay, if you get too close to hitting something, you're too close, sis. Stop, sis. That's all she's going to tell you. All right? Y'all ready? Y'all figured out who's going to be blind? All right, let's go. Keep them eyes closed. Don't open them eyes. Do not open them eyes. Do not open them eyes. She about to fall over. Did she open her eyes? Okay, cool. Now turn around. Walk back this way. Both of y'all eyes open. Walk back this way. Both of y'all eyes open. Give her the mic. She got one, LA. She got one. Blind sister. Give her the mic. You can sit down, Sis Martha. Thank you. Such a help. What did that feel like? Was it easy?
No, it wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy?
No.
How tempted were you to open your eyes?
I was tempted, but
Tempted. You was trying to trust your
voice.
sister? You was
Yeah,
trying to
right.
you was trying to trust her.
Right.
You can have a seat too. You can get the mic back. What I wanted to demonstrate there is a physical manifestation of the blind leading the blind. She was blind because she couldn't tell you nothing. You blind because you can't see. You know how hard it is to actually walk and keep your eyes closed and trust that the people set up to guide you is going to guide you the right way? How much worse is it to be out there without a guide? So this class is actually set up and designed. All these classes that we go over, they actually set up and designed to help lead you blind folks. So y'all ain't got to worry about hitting the wall or falling into a ditch. These little examples that we giving y'all to strengthen your marriage, strengthen your relationship, strengthen your connection to the Lord, take heed to them. Don't be that foolish person wishing that when things go left, you would have listened, all right? Sister Elliot, we're going to holler at you in 1 second. 1 second. But continue, sisters, continue cuffing your power, all right? Give me Proverbs 14:1.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 14, and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands.
The foolish plucketh it down with her hands. Don't be that foolish woman. Don't be that foolish woman who uses her mouth to tell her Lord a new a-hole so she can feel like at least I got heard. At least I was able to have the last word. Don't be her. Give me Proverbs 31:11. That wise woman who builds her house, she's going to model the examples of the foremothers. She's going to use delicate speech, right? She's going to have honey in her tongue. Go ahead.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 31, and verse 11. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her.
Do what?
Safely trust in her,
The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her. Go ahead.
so that he shall have no need of spoil.
So you want to keep your man happy and not looking outside? Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Make sure that you're using your words to help build him up, your hands to help build him up. Don't make him look at you as a pillar of stress. Don't have him coming home like the fat kid we saw earlier, sobbing. Don't put the bug in his ear when he go to the party to make him miserable. Don't have fun. That was Micah, actually. If y'all remember the story of Micah, you danced so great in front of the women, or you danced foolishly in front of the women. You behave yourself mannishly in front of the women, right? She tried to check David. That sister that we seen in the first video, she checked that brother and made him not enjoy himself, right? Don't be her. Do not be her, because like David cut off Micah or Michal, your Lord can cut you off too. He has that power. Give me Proverbs 31:26. Did we finish 11?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, John to 26.
Verse 26. She openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness.
In her tongue is the law of kindness. That's that honey I was referring to. Give me Judas 16. Judas 16. Our foremothers knew how to cuff their power and wield it in righteousness. If y'all look into the tabs, the class tabs, I want to get a couple of those articles. I don't want the first one, but I want like the second and then the third one. Yeah, scroll up a little bit. Let me see. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, cool. Let's read where I told you to go. 16:1, Judith.
The book of Judith, chapter 16, and verse 1. Then Judith began to sing this thanksgiving in all Israel, and all the people sang after her this song of praise. And Judith said, Begin unto my God with timbrels, sing unto my Lord with cymbals, tune unto him a new song, exalt him, and call upon his name.
Jump to verse 7.
Verse 7. For the mighty one did not fall by the young men, neither did the sons of Titan smite him, nor high giants set upon him. But Judith, the daughter of Merari, weakened him with the beauty of her countenance.
With the beauty of her countenance. Go ahead.
For she put off the garment of her widowhood.
Right? So the women know how to look good for a man. Women know what makes them look good. She put off her garments for widowhood, or her garments where she wore in her sadness. And what happened?
For the exaltation of those that were oppressed in Israel. And anointed her face with ointment.
With ointment?
And bound her hair in a tire. And took a linen garment to deceive him.
To do what?
To deceive him.
How could a linen garment deceive somebody? How can a linen garment deceive somebody? Could the way she wear it show a shape that make you say, God, this, man, we gotta kill they men so we can have they women. But we can't have they women with them around. I I want that. Deceive them thinking that they can have her. Deceive them. Just like these men are deceived looking at porn, looking at women in the street, thinking they can have them. You can't have them. Women dress a particular way for a reason, because they know their power. This sister knew her power. Go ahead.
Verse 9. Her sandals ravished his eyes.
That's not a normal word. What does it mean, ravished? What does it mean, ravished? If we could look it up, let's pull it up. Pull up ravished. Ravished his eyes. I remember back in the day, there used to be a wrestler named Ravishing Rick Rude. You know what I mean? Ravishing. What does ravishing mean? If y'all ain't found it cool, let's keep reading.
Her sandals ravished his eyes.
Uh-huh.
Her beauty took his mind prisoner.
Her beauty took his mind prisoner. Damn. She had to be bad. Go ahead.
And the fashion passed through his neck.
Uh-huh.
The Persians quaked at her boldness, and the Medes were daunted at her hardiness.
You see that? Go ahead.
Then my afflicted shouted for joy, and my weak ones cried aloud, but they were astonished. These lifted up their voices, but they were overthrown.
They got the definition of ravished up. Let's read that real quick. Let's read ravished.
Ravish, seize and carry off.
Seize and carry off. That's what the word said right after it said he was ravished. It says, her sandals ravished his eyes. Her beauty took his mind prisoner. So he was seized. His mind was in prison off of the look of her sandals. The way she put her feet in them shoes made him say, goodness. Right? Read.
Number 2, fill someone with intense delight.
He was filled with intense delight. So you're going to read that she did all that. She put all her power together to go in and disarm the enemy and ended up taking Buddy head. You can read about that, Judah 16. She used her power to help the nation, not to benefit herself. There's a difference in how you wield your power that determines whether or not you're wicked in the spirit of Eve or you're righteous in the spirit of Judah. Let's get some of those examples, Sister Eliora. Read that, because I want to read how you can use your power and some things you can say to your Lord to have him do some things that you might want done. But my voice ain't light enough. Y'all heard me trying to sing earlier. It just didn't work. I tried. He gave me the thumbs down. It didn't work. So we're going to get a woman with a soft voice to give y'all the example. Soft voice. To give y'all an example, you know what I'm saying, of how to actually approach a man. Go ahead. You ready?
Test.
All right. Let's go. Speak directly into the mic.
Test.
Raise it up a little bit. There you go.
Test.
All right. Go ahead.
All right. Admiration as motivation.
Admiration as motivation. Let's go.
I love seeing you handle things with your hands. It reminds me why I trust your leadership.
Woo! Say it again.
I love seeing you handle things with your hands.
I'm up here working my butt off. I ain't expecting to hear nothing from nobody. I might be in a different mood, like, man, I'm mad at her. I'm always having to do something. And she come in, she see my countenance is down, and she say something like that. I might look up like, you know what? What else can I lead around here? What else can I do setting an example around here that will make my household follow me? Read that again. Say that again. I'm about to do something else. Go ahead.
I love seeing you handle things with your hands.
Uh-huh.
It reminds me why I trust your leadership.
Why I trust your leadership. Now you feel like you've been making some good decisions in your life because somebody sees your determination. They see your sacrifice. They see your leadership. Sisters don't say nothing like that today, Lord. What sister? I ain't got the chat up. I wish I had the chat up. But sisters, which one of y'all can put it in the group. Which one of y'all tell this to y'all, Lord? I love. Read that again.
I love seeing you handle things with your hands. It reminds me why I trust your leadership.
I'm finna look and see right now. Who said something? Who said it? Who responded? Nobody. That's all right. Okay. Ain't no delay either. Y'all should see it in real time. But if y'all do that, if y'all do recognize your Lord and the things he's doing, watch how he respond differently to you. Ain't no way in the world my wife would tell me something like that and I go nigga mode on her. Ain't no way. I couldn't. Like how? She heaping coals of fire on my head at this point. Right? She's behaving more righteous than me at that point. If I turn nigga on her and she using flattery. Give me 1 Samuel 25:4. This is what she's doing right here. She's in the spirit of Abigail. 1 Samuel 25:4.
It's the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 25 and verse 4. And David heard in the wilderness that Nabal did shear his sheep. And David sent out 10 young men.
So David was on the run from Saul, right? And he understood that Nabal was close by. Nabal was somebody that David's men had protected in the past. So David was in need of some sustenance, and he was like, hey, go holler at Nabal. Let him know I need him. Give me verse 10.
Verse 10. And Nabal answered David's servants and said, who is David?
Man, who the hell is David? What you mean you don't know who David is? David protected you. David looked after you and made sure that you saw no harm. So Nabal was being a near guard, right?
What?
Yeah, a near guard. Give me verse 14.
Verse 14. But one of the young men told Abigail, Nabal's wife, saying, behold, David sent messengers out of the wilderness to salute our master, and he railed on them.
He railed on them. Go ahead.
But the men were very good unto us, and we were not hurt. Neither missed we anything, as long as we were conversing with them when we were in the fields.
Yep.
They were a wall unto us, both night and day, all the while we were with them, keeping the sheep. Now therefore, know and consider what thou wilt do, for evil is determined against our master and against all his household.
So David was going to kill every man in that household. The servant told Abigail. Check what Abigail did, verse 18.
Verse 18.
What did she do with her power, her feminine power? Yes, women, you do have power, absolutely. But how do you wield it? Read.
Then Abigail made haste and took 200 loaves and 2 bottles of wine and 5 sheep ready, dressed, and 5 measures of parched corn and 100 clusters of raisins.
Verse 23.
Verse 23.
So she gave him sustenance. She gave him she had her and her servants prepare what would be beneficial for David and his men. Read.
And when Abigail saw David, she hasted and lighted off the ash and fell before David on her face.
She made a grand show. She on that horse. She seen David. Oh, David, David, David. And then she fell to the floor. And then what?
And bowed herself to the ground.
David, 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 David. David, David, David. Read.
And fell at his feet.
Fell at his feet.
And said, upon me, my Lord.
Upon me. Go ahead.
Upon me, let this iniquity be. And let thine handmaid, I pray thee.
She wasn't at fault for anything, but she was like, whatever you do, just blame me for it. For whatever ill dealing that my husband had towards you, blame me. Right? Read.
And let thine handmaid, I pray thee.
She's not above overlooking a fault. There's a wrong that occurred. She's not trying to justify, vindicate herself like, yeah, that nigga out the spirit, he was wrong. You should kill him. I'm going to help you when you do it. What you need me to do, put him to sleep for you? No. A lot of sisters, they be having arguments, and they be, dead wrong. And they won't take blame. They won't take the fault. This sister ain't dead wrong at all. And she's taking accountability for her Lord's actions. It lets you kind of know where her mind is, right? Let's go.
And let thine handmaid, I pray thee, speak in thine audience, and hear the words of thine handmaid.
Can I speak? May I speak? May I be allowed to say something in your presence? Not just going off and speaking and saying anything. She understands her place. She understands her power. Read.
Let not my Lord, I pray thee, regard this man of Belial, even Nabal.
Call her Lord the devil. Hey, listen, I know my Lord the devil. Don't pay him no mind. Read.
For as his name is, so is he. Nabal is his name, and folly is with him. But I, thine handmaid, saw not the young men of my Lord, whom thou didst send. Now, therefore, my Lord.
So that's why she felt guilty, because she didn't see the men, and she didn't actually allow the sustenance to go out, right? So she's blaming herself for that. Go ahead.
Now, therefore, my Lord, as the Lord liveth, and as thy soul liveth, seeing the Lord has withholden thee from coming to shed blood, and from avenging thyself with thine own hand.
Avenging ourselves with our own hand. Go ahead.
Now, let thine enemies and they that seek evil to my Lord be as Nabal.
Be as Nabal. So she's telling him, listen, don't kill him. I got something for you. Don't worry about it. Here's what you asked for. And David actually acknowledged it and said, you know what? You did stop me from killing him. You did stop me from having blood on my hands. I appreciate you. Sisters, I got to learn that spirit. That spirit is much needed. Your Lord could be dead wrong and dead off. But if he in the spirit, he gonna recognize. Just like when my Rev said this. Read it again, L.A.
I love seeing you handle things with your hands. It reminds me why I trust your leadership.
It reminds me of why I trust your leadership. You trust my leadership? Well, let me lead you in some more things. Come here, let me show you something. And that emboldens you, that strengthens you to continue going. Read the next one, L.A.
Feminine presentation, subtle energy shift, wearing something soft or casual that makes her feel supportive but confident. Approaching him with warmth, respect in her tone, and a gentle touch.
And a gentle touch, just like that first video we seen. She was dressed in the fashion where he liked, you know what I'm saying, seeing her. She approached with a gentle tone and touch. These different faculties of your power are all necessary in ensuring that you disarm the Nabal in your husband. Sometimes your husband have the spirit of Nabal on him. Let's read some of those from that article. If you could, pull that article up. 12 ways to positively influence a man. We're going to read some of them. You could, was that it? Yeah, let's pull that over.
12 ways to positively influence a man.
Go up. I want to see those 12 points. Yeah. Is that it? I don't know. Okay, you can do that. Go ahead.
Here are some ways. Number 1, pray for him consistently. Hold him accountable by having and maintaining right standards that are based in biblical principles. Be intolerant to what is wrong by setting healthy boundaries and sticking to those right standards, by not nagging him or tearing him down.
5.
Peacefully address with him any concerns or problems that do arise, by not avoiding necessary discussions on problem areas and not going along with things I shouldn't be just to get along. By showing him
What's that? Sweeping things under the rug? You know that there's an issue, a glaring issue, and you won't address it? Don't sweep things under the rug. How am I supposed to know it's a problem if you don't say it's a problem? Go ahead.
Number 7. By showing him respect.
Definitely show him respect by not yapping and nagging him. Go ahead.
In building him up through words of affirmation and encouragement.
That's important. Go ahead.
I can affirm the things that he does well. I can encourage him to continue in the right direction. Frequently voicing my appreciation and gratitude to him and for him.
All praises.
By being humble and acknowledging my own flaws. It is important for me to ask for his feedback.
Read that again.
It is important for me to ask for his feedback.
Number 10.
Number 10. By being humble and acknowledging my own flaws.
Acknowledging my own flaws. You know what's wrong with you. You know what you got to deal with. Acknowledge it. Don't be acting like I don't see it. I see it. No, that's not it. That's not what's going on. Well, what is it then? Nah, I'm good. Okay. Read.
It is important for me to ask for his feedback as well.
Ask for feedback. That's important. What do you think? Because that lets me know if you care about how I see you, that means you're going to do things that's pleasing to me. You're going to do things to reflect that you love my leadership. Point blank, period. I see that you got a nasty way of dealing with the children. Why don't you change that nasty way that you deal with the children? Oh, yeah, that's what you see? I'm going to work on that. Bam. That's one happy family because we one problem away from, or we got one problem ironed out. Now, we one problem closer to being happy, right? That's a message. I like that message, Bron. Go ahead, read it.
And be receptive.
And be receptive. Listen, don't shut down and just be like, You heard me? Did you hear what I said? You got A, B, and C going on. What the hell is you doing? Shutting down and just and for the sake of Read it again.
From the top.
Be receptive.
And be receptive to any constructive criticism or suggestions he has for me.
Right.
Be sympathetic to him and empathetic with him, not harshly judgmental. Having the right standards and expectations is not about being wrongly judgmental. By being willing to change in the ways I need to change also.
Right. LA, you got one more on there? Or two? All right, let me hear what you got.
Tying it to legacy or agreement. You told me you want the kids to learn from watching you build. I love to see that happen while they're still young enough to soak it in.
You hear that? You and your wife talk. You and your wife talk. You and your prophethood got you doing all sorts of things. You going all over the world, stamping up your passport. You doing everything to save the nation. But somehow, you forgot about what you and your rib talked about, but she remembers. And instead of her getting upset and frustrated that you not upholding what you said you was going to do, she gently nudges you. And say that again.
You told me you wanted the kids to learn from watching you build.
Right.
I love to see that happen while they're still young enough to soak it in.
You heard how she said it, sisters? She didn't nag him. You don't never uphold your word. You said you was going to do this for the kids and you ain't did it yet. It's a way you can actually get your point across without being offensive. Read the next one.
Supportive questions. Do you want me to help schedule the supply pickup? Is there something I can do to help you block time for this? Should I keep you accountable weekly or just check in when you ask? Right.
You know that there's an issue. You know that there's a problem. Offer suggestions. Offer solutions. If he go with it, he go with it. If he don't, he don't. But at least you tamed your beast, sisters. At least you cuffed your power and you used it for good. All right? Because the moment you use it for yourself, that's when Satan enters in. When you're selfish with your powers, Satan right there. Give me where I'm at. Give me Genesis 3 and 5. Matter of fact, Sirach 10 and 8. I'm sorry. It's time for the sisters to go ahead and just, take that crown off their head, put it down. That crown that you rocking, it was illegally gotten. It was illegally gotten. I know a lot of you sisters are repenting from it, but little mirrors of her still pop in and out every now and again. You got to put that crown down, and it's going to be hard. Sisters don't want to relinquish that crown because they got used to it. They got power drunk. They got drunk off the power. But y'all going to put it down. Y'all definitely going to put it down. Sirach 10 and 8.
The book of Sirach, chapter 10 and verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit.
What was got by deceit? That crown that you wearing, that power that you have to be as gods, to be on Adam's level, it was got by deceit. Go ahead.
The kingdom is translated from one people to another.
The kingdom is translated from one people to another. We know what that's going into, but when we're talking about Eve, her manipulative tactics to do whatever she did to make Adam stay mum is the deceit that I'm referring to. He wasn't deceived by the serpent. He was deceived by her feminine wiles, all right? Read it again.
Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit. The kingdom is translated from one people to another.
One people to another. We don't have that crown no more. Look at that. This is the order. The order is Most High God, Christ, man, and woman. But under Satan, the wrong order of operations is Satan, white Jesus, woman, child, the pets, the friends, and then man. Huh?
The boss?
The boss, the preacher, the priest, the pastor, and then man down there somewhere. Lord have mercy. Yeah. All right. Give me Isaiah 10. Isaiah 10 and 1.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 10 and verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed.
You're going to read up to verse 2, at the end of verse 2.
To turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless.
Give me Wisdom of Solomon 14:22.
This is the book of the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14 and verse 22. Moreover, this was not enough for them, that they erred in the knowledge of God. But whereas they lived in the great war of ignorance, those so great plagues called they peace.
Those great plagues they called peace. Happy wife, happy life. They called that peace. That's a plague. A great plague because it goes against the order of God. The Lord said, no, happy man, then you're going to have a happy land. You know what I'm talking about? You understand?
Right.
Read it.
For while they slew their children in sacrifices, or used secret ceremonies, or made revelings of strange rites, they kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled.
The marriage is no longer undefiled in the world. Coming into this truth, those of you who was married, y'all gotta recognize this and shake this off. A lot of you sisters coming into this truth with your lords, chest bumping them and bossing them around like, do this and do that. You gotta cuff that. That used to work. That don't work no more. This sister right here that you're seeing, this is how you gotta evolve. You gotta evolve into somebody who wants to serve her Lord. right? Because you wanting to serve your Lord is equivalent to you saying, I'm serving Christ. You can't say, I serve Christ, and you chest bump your man. You tell your man, look, go be like the brothers in the purple shirt. And then you get on him when he ain't grasping the knowledge. Give him some time. Give him some years. What you in a rush for? Because he ain't doing it on your time? Shame on you, sister. Shame on you. Was that it?
No, sir.
Let's go.
They kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled. But either one slew another traitorously or grieved him by adultery.
Grieved him by adultery. And we got a lot of that going on in Israel. In Revelations 2. Brothers, you must reclaim your dominion, okay? Reclaim your dominion in righteousness. Tear down a false peace that was built on submission to emotions. She cries, she do all sorts of things in her emotions, and you cater to that. The Lord said, don't be fooled by that. Listen to her. Weigh whether or not the things she's saying, however emotional she is, weigh that against, okay, how spiritual is what she's saying? Because we know that's how they process. They process through emotions. But they also have been trained to manipulate with emotions. You got to learn to weed through the two. What place is she coming from? Is she coming from a spiritual place, but just so happens to be emotional? Or is she just straight up worldly emotional and trying to manipulate you? You, as a son of God, got to be able to determine that. You got to lead boldly, too, as a man in your house. Lead boldly. Don't be a mealy mouth. Hey, babe, I want you to, you know what I'm saying? Can you do that for me? What?
Get some balls, brother. What the hell is wrong with you?
For real. Thanks, Bishop. Get some damn balls. Say what you need. Say what you want done so she can know how to move. Otherwise, she going to run your ass. Lead boldly, even if it costs you your comfort. Teach the woman in truth, even when she resists. These are things you brothers must do. You don't know how to teach in truth? Get with the brothers that's been here that knows how to teach in truth. You don't know how to break down scriptures to your rib? She got a question for you. Tell her to put a pen in it. Hold that thought. And then you go get the answer from your leadership. But read this. Revelations 2:20.
The book of Revelations, chapter 2 and verse 20. Notwithstanding, I have a few things against thee, because thou sufferest that woman Jezebel, which called herself a prophetess, to teach and to seduce my servants.
This woman got a power. The Lord got a problem with this church. They allowed Jezebel to run free and do whatever she wanted to do. That's her. Let this lady run around and do what she wanted, said what she wanted. Nobody put her in check. Look at it. She power drunk. Go ahead.
To teach and to seduce my servants to commit fornication, and to eat things sacrificed unto idols. And I gave her space to repent of her fornication, and she repented not.
And she repented not. Give me John 10. John 10. 10 and 1, I'm sorry.
The book of John, chapter 10 and verse 1. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. But
you hear that? You hear that? You hear that? The Lord said, whoever comes through the door to the sheepfold. You come in here, OJ tripping, boy. Simp son. Yeah, he'll crash out on some women because he ain't got his nature under control. OJ funny as hell. Hey, so listen, read it again.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold.
Whoever props themselves up to be a leader outside of the means in which the Lord has ordained for you to be a leader, read.
but climbeth up some other way,
You get your power from Satan, right? Read.
the same is a thief and a robber.
The same as a thief and a robber. That's a bomb for you sisters. The Lord said you a thief and a robber if that's the spirit you rolling in. If you rolling in that spirit where Eve was the head of the household, you made all the decisions because of necessity, you got to change that. You got to repent from that. You and your Lord got to work on that. Y'all got to come and get counsel if you see it and he don't. If you see that that's the problem and he don't, come get counsel from leadership. Ain't no way, get counsel. I was going to go somewhere else. But I'm going to jump down. Let's get into it. Let's get into Isaiah 4:1. Finally. Let's get into Isaiah 4:1. If I don't jump down and skip to it, we ain't going to never get to Isaiah 4:1. The namesake of the two classes. Let's read it.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 4 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
7 women shall take hold of one man. How many people heard this scripture before? Men? How many of y'all heard it? Yeah, good. Sisters, how many of y'all heard it before? Okay, cool. I know that sister heard it. She just busy taking notes. IT, how many of y'all heard that scripture before? All praise. What it mean, brothers? 7 women. Yeah. Play that. You can put it up. You ain't got to look at me. Anybody got the answer? If not,
I'm just taking a guess.
take a jab at it.
There's going to come a time on the planet that women will need a covering of a man, and they'll be willing to share a man, for lack of a better way to put it.
Yeah, them cool images. Y'all can play them images. I think y'all played them last week too. Y'all agree? You agree? Okay. So it's gonna be multiple wives, right? Multiple wives. You say yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Some say yeah, some say no. So it's good that we going over this so we can get to the bottom of it in the scriptures. What you say? What you say, Rita? I don't know. I don't want my future wife to think I'm into, multiple wives. I don't know. You don't know? All right. Read.
And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel.
We will eat our own bread, and we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Is that righteous? Eating our own bread and wearing our own apparel, that's not righteous. Why? The scriptures say a man is supposed to take care of his household, right? And if he don't take care of his household, he denied the faith, right? He's worse than an infidel. Is that what it say? I think I putting together 4 scripts. But a man's supposed to take care of the household. And now this woman, as we're going to read, who is definitely, or these women who we're going to read about, they out the spirit. They telling him, you ain't got to keep the commandments to protect us. We need your protection. We ain't worried about you and that law. We will circumvent the law so it's convenient for you to take away our reproach. It's going to get that bad to where a woman is going to cleave to the men of God. Let's see. Read up. 3:16.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 16. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty.
Are what?
Are haughty.
What is haughty? IT? What is haughty? Let's define haughty. And while we looking up haughty, let's continue to read.
And walk with stretched forth necks.
Starting from the top.
Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks.
Haughty, stretch forth neck. This is going into these women wearing this crown, having a power that wasn't given to them. It wasn't ordained. They're power drunk. If you could read haughty, you can see what that crown has done to them, what spirit it has put on them. Go ahead and read it.
Haughty, arrogantly superior,
Arrogantly superior, stuck up. And these women want everybody to acknowledge them for being in power, acknowledge their beauty, bow down to their dominance. That's the haughty sister. A sister given a crown that she was not supposed to have. Read.
arrogantly superior,
Arrogantly superior. Who's the most supreme? Those who are superior, they the supreme, they the top, they the crowned. That's these haughty sisters. The daughters of Zion. Go ahead.
and disdainful,
And disdainful. Read some of those similars.
proud, vain, arrogant, conceited, snobbish, stuck up, pompous,
Yep.
self-important, superior, egotistical.
Y'all get it. Y'all get it. Take a screenshot of it. Y'all get it. Y'all see it. Y'all understand it. We're going to keep going because I want to make sure I get through it. Read.
Isaiah 3, verse 16.
Uh-huh.
Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty,
Uh-huh.
and walk with stretched forth necks, and wanton eyes,
Wanton eyes, right?
walking and mincing as they go,
So they, go ahead.
and making a tinkling with their feet.
So in order to mince, you have to walk in a certain fashion. And that walking, it attracts attention. Not only is that the way they walking attracts attention, they putting things on their ankles to make sound to ensure that you're watching and paying attention. So these sisters, in their power or in their or in their wickedness, they know how to attract, right? They know how to wield their power. Go ahead. But in wickedness, go ahead.
Therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of
He's
Zion,
going to knock that crown smooth, clean, dead off their head. Go ahead.
and the Lord will discover their secret parts.
The Lord's going to discover their secret parts. Go ahead.
In that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their cause, and their round tires like the moon, the chains, and the bracelets, and the mufflers, the bonnets, and the ornaments of the legs, and the headbands, and the tablets, and the earrings, the rings and nose jewelries, the changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles, and the wimples, and the crisping pins, the glasses, and the fine linen, and the hoods, and the veils.
You hear that? The Lord going to take away everything these sisters used to wield that power. Everything that was given to them to put themselves on a pedestal that they didn't belong on. The Lord said, I'm taking all that. And he started by smiting a crown. I'm taking your crown. This is what you believe in. This is what you wholeheartedly put your faith in. The Lord said, I'm taking that. Right? That's why nowadays, if you look at that picture they just showed, if the picture that pop up, the way a sister look fly today is nothing like how they look fly back then. If you looked and seen everything that a woman used to have, now they lucky to put on stretch pants. Look at them. I don't know what all this old mess is. It's like some Edom type ish. All them damn colors. That make my head hurt. She got her stomach out. You know what I mean? That's not how a princess dress.
Who raised you?
But the simp in the back, he love that. He love the way that look. Men, we got to rebuke that. Tell these sisters, that's shameful. Go ahead, let's continue to read.
Verse 24, and it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smells, there shall be stink.
That should be stink. Go ahead.
And instead of a girdle, a rent. And instead of well-set hair, baldness. And instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth. And burning instead of beauty.
Burning instead of beauty. Read.
Thy men shall fall by the sword.
Thy men shall fall by the sword. Those simps, those systems, Edom, everything that you depended on to give you that crown, all those things is gone. The Section 8, gone. The food stamps, gone. The simp at the job that allowed you to clock in 80 hours of overtime but never show up to work, gone. The simp that used to pay your rent, gone, destroyed. The Lord is going to destroy everything you use to prop yourself up with in this day, and we're going to see what's going to happen then. Read.
Thy men shall fall by the sword,
Your men shall fall by the sword,
and thy mighty in the war.
and thy mighty in the war. What war you think that is? What war you think that is? Read.
And her gates shall lament and mourn, and she, being desolate, shall
Her gates shall lament and mourn. Her leadership, her sisters who taught her, girl, you better what they say, shape what your mama gave you or use what you got to get what you want. All your social media influencers, they gonna lament because they gonna find out in that day, damn, we was wrong. We was dead damn wrong. Read.
and she, being desolate, shall sit upon the ground.
She being desolate shall sit upon the ground. We're going to come back. Give me Jeremiah 4:30. Jeremiah 4:30. So y'all see, it's a desperate time. It's killing going on. It's safeties and securities not being upheld anymore. And those sisters that we read about in Isaiah 4:1, they would do anything not to face the reality of what's about to go down. Go ahead.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 4 and verse 30.
Bring it out.
And when thou art spoiled, what wilt thou do? Though thou clothe thyself with crimson, though thou deckst with ornaments of gold, though thou rentest thy face with painting.
Just like them sisters we just seen with all the colorful clothes on. They did all that. The Lord has slowly but surely taken away the crown of the head of the children of Israel. And we don't dress like we used to dress. We dress, our sisters and the men, we all dress out of order, right? Read it again from the top.
And when thou art spoiled,
When thou art spoiled, we are spoiled. We end up post-spoiling, and we continue to be spoiled. Go ahead, put it up. Read.
what wilt thou do? Though thou clothe thyself with crimson,
Clothe yourself with crimson. Crimson is red. In this case, they clothe themselves with colorful garments or with designer labels. Read.
though thou deckst thee with ornaments of gold,
They got ornaments. You see the necklaces. You see the chains. You see the glasses. Read.
though thou rentest thy face with painting.
You rent your face. They got the lipstick on. Some of them have the makeup on. What they call it, they don't call it renting their face today. They call it beating, right? Or slaying their face. Something like that. They beat or slay. Something. Read. Which one is it? Beat or slay? Beat is beat. The way they dress is slay. Okay, gotcha. Keep an old man young. You know what I mean? So, yeah. They slaying right now, and their faces beat some of them. Go ahead.
In vain shalt thou make thyself fair.
But y'all doing it in vanity, because that ish don't last. I want you, sister, to know something. Your crown don't last. It's a temporary, fleeting thing. The moment them things start dropping because gravity got them, guess what? A man that you trying to track with that, he going to look at the next sister who gravity ain't, touching yet. So don't depend on your beauty, okay? Because it's vain. It ain't going to last. Read.
Thy lovers will despise thee.
Your lovers will despise you.
They will seek thy life.
They will seek thy life. Give me Hosea 2. Your lovers don't care about you. People you thought was actually for your part, they not for your part. They'll have a fun ride with you, fun time with you, and then dip. Sisters be thinking they got options, but they don't. And they're going to wish in that day they didn't exercise those fake options that they thought they had. 2, start at 1.
The book of Hosea, chapter 2 and verse 1. Say ye unto your brethren, Ami, and to your sisters, Rahumah. Plead with your mother, plead, for she is not my wife, neither am I her husband. Let her, therefore, put away her whoredoms out of her sight.
Put away your whoredoms out of your sight. Go ahead.
And her adulteries from between her breasts.
And her adulteries from between her breasts. Change your ways. Change the way you used to actually use your body to get what you want, to manipulate your power to get what you want. Give me Isaiah 4:1 one more time, and then we're going to jump to Isaiah 13.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 4 and verse 1.
And
in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
7 women shall take hold of one man. Go ahead.
Saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
To take away our reproach. They want what they actually, what's happening? These people who are actually post-crown folks, seeing destruction happen all around them, seeing all their support systems vanquish, what are they doing? They cleave into the children of Israel to have his name. It's too late for that. It's way too late. These are the 5 foolish virgins. These are 5 foolish virgins who partied when it was time to actually be saving your oil, to actually be executing righteousness. These people said, nah, I'm going to spend my oil and then I'm going to come to the righteous at the last day when it's time to be executed and I'm going to get more oil. Nah. That's like people saying, you know, on my dying bed, I'm going to give my life to Jesus. Nah, that's what they trying to do. They trying on their dying bed to get their life to Jesus. But you know what these men doing? You know what they doing? They're like, no, we not harboring you. We not harboring fugitives. You a fugitive from the law at this point. The law says you got to die. Give me that. What's that? Is that Luke 9? 9-27? You partied all this time. And you thought we was playing. You thought we was BSing, telling you to repent or die.
Hell no.
Yeah. Is that it? No, that ain't it. Is it 19? Let me see. It's 19? Yeah, that's one of my favorite precepts. Said it, what you say? It's 19, I think, right? Oh, I'm in 20. Yeah. Yeah, forgive me. Yeah, 27. 19:27.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 19 and verse 27. But those mine enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
Bring hither and slay before me those that would not that I should reign over them. Give me Matthew 25. The Lord not playing games with y'all. Y'all think y'all going at the last day be like, all right, I'm getting it together. No, you're not getting it together. You smoke too much crack. You got too much Christianity on your brain. You need a detoxification period. You can't just when the Messiah get here and put the blunt down and be like, yes, I'm sober now, I'm ready. I understood what you said when you was gone. It don't work like that. It will not, it cannot, it does not work like that.
Hell no.
For real. Give me verse 1.
The book of Matthew, chapter 25 and verse 1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom.
Isaiah 4, we talking about the kingdom of heaven, the initial onset of it that comes with the slaughtering of those who refuse to hear. Read.
And 5 of them were wise.
5 was wise.
And 5 were foolish.
5 was foolish.
They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them.
Right.
But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps.
Mm-hmm.
While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept.
They all slumbered and slept. They partied. They enjoyed themselves. They didn't prepare. Read.
And at midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh. Go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us of your oil.
Give us your name so that you can take away our reproach. But they cleaving. Take away our reproach. You ain't got to feed us. You ain't got to clothe us. And just help us. That's what's going on right here. Read.
Give us of your oil,
Give us of your oil.
for our lamps are gone out.
Our lamps is gone out. We ain't got no more understanding. I don't even really know what to do at this point. What do I do? This is what you do. Go to those that sell. Read.
But the wise answered, saying, Not so.
Hell no. That's when that sound bite come in. Read it again and then drop that sound bite.
But the wise answered, saying, Not so,
Hell no.
Not so. Go ahead.
lest there be not enough for us and you.
Lest there be not enough for us than you. Go ahead.
But go ye rather to them that sell, and buy for yourselves.
Give me chapter 24 and verse 37. Start at 36.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
So in the days of Noah, they were eating, drinking, giving in the marriage. Oh, this finna say it. Go ahead.
For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
They was doing everything but preparing themselves for the return, or they was doing everything but preparing themselves for the flood that was coming. The Lord put the Spirit on Noah to warn, this is coming, this is coming. The Lord put the Spirit on our leadership and the leadership before them to say, this is coming. The Lord is coming back. He's coming with fire. Get your houses in order. Get your spirits in order. Get yourselves in order. Otherwise, you're going to die and wish at that day that you had took heed. Read.
And knew not until the flood came,
Uh-huh.
and took them all away.
Right.
So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Right.
Then shall two be in the field.
That's it. Go back to Isaiah 4. Let's read verse 1 again and then read 2.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 4 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man.
So 7 women should take hold of one man. These women are desperate. They're not. That's not a reward for the righteous man. That's not their reward. His reward ain't these bummy women. We got some images. These women, they stink. Remember? He took away their crown. Instead of sweet smell, there's a stink. He took away the fancy way that they dress. He took that away. These women ain't appealing at all. They don't bring nothing to the table, the Lord said. That's why men be asking, what you bring to the table? These little dating shows, folks be, what you bring to the table? Women say, I am the table. That ain't going to be that way in that day. These women ain't going to be worth anything if they continue on in that Jezebel Eve spirit. So you sisters got to put that crown down. Put your crown down. You don't want to be that woman caught out there on that day when it's going down. Protect me. I got a whole stockpile of food and water and everything we could possibly need. Just protect me. You ain't got to feed me. I make clothes. That was these women in this truth. They heard. They heard you need to stockpile. So they stockpiled. They know how to make clothes. They've been making clothes, but they couldn't get over that Eve spirit. Couldn't get over it. Read verse 2. Was that the end of 1?
Verse saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel.
Yep.
Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful.
Shall what be beautiful?
the branch of the Lord be beautiful.
Nah, she's going to be beautiful.
The branch of the Lord.
The branch of the Lord is going to be beautiful in that day. Everybody's going to recognize that the branch of the Lord is beautiful. Today, the branch of the Lord is looked at as an ungodly, despicable, detestable thing. Nobody wants to actually partake in it. Like, get that Bible away from me. Like we seen in Atlanta when they went to the 2819 church. The sister walked by and said, I rebuke you. She said, I rebuke it in the name of the devil. Something she said. The devil. She might as well say, I rebuke in the name of the devil. But read.
And glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel.
Give me Isaiah 11:1.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 11 and verse 1.
There's some good images. Go on ahead, play them images.
Verse 1.
You see that? That's the branch right there. Beautiful. Her crown fell. They begging, let me be a part. I just want your name. You ain't got to take care of me. You ain't got to heed the commandments. Just look after me. Read.
And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse.
Rod out of the stem of Jesse.
And a branch shall grow out of his roots.
A what?
And a branch.
A branch. That's a capital B if you read in alone. That branch is referring to Christ. Read Jeremiah 23:5. You read anything, you see that Jesse was the father of David. And out of him shall grow a root, or a branch shall grow out of his roots. Go ahead.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 23 and verse 5. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch.
To David. First it said out of Jesse, so maybe you was talking about David. No, it's not talking about David. It said out of David there will come a righteous branch. Read.
And a king shall reign and prosper.
And the king shall reign and prosper. Was that it?
And shall execute judgment and justice in the earth.
Give me Zechariah 3:8.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 3 and verse 8. Verse 8.
Verse 8. Hey.
Verse 8. Excuse me.
Let's go.
Hear now, O Joshua, the high priest, thou and thy fellows that sit before thee, for they are men wandered at. For behold, I will bring forth my servant, the branch.
Wait a minute. It says, hear now, O Joshua, the high priest, thou and thy fellows that sit before thee, for they are men wandered at. Why are they wandered at? Read.
For behold, I will bring forth my servant, the branch.
The branch. They are wandered at because if you read in verse 2 of Isaiah 4, it says the branch of the Lord will be beautiful. What do you do when you see something beautiful? You wonder at it. You marvel at it. Let's see who that branch also indicates. Give me John 15:5. Who else is that branch? We understand that Christ is the branch, right? Big branch, big B. John 15:5. Who else could it be referring to?
It's the book of John, chapter 15 and verse 5. I am the vine. Ye are the branches.
Ye are the who?
Ye are the branches.
Branches, little b, plural with an S, branches. Christ is the branch. Who is the branches? Who is he referring to? Read it again from the top.
I am the vine. Ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me, ye can do nothing.
Let's talk about you men. You are that branch. You are those branches that those women are going to see as beautiful in that day. That they cleave unto you and say, take away my reproach. But you got to do something. You got to run your house. You got to run your spirit to a point where you say, I ain't taking no BS from no woman. I am not allowing that woman's Eve spirit to rule my house. I am not going to allow her beauty to disarm me. I'm not going to be beholden in her traps, in her clutches. Because I know what's coming. A crown is coming for me. That's beautiful up there, what you see in that purple. Those men. Never have those men been seen as beautiful. They being seen as beautiful now. You better believe this, sisters. When we be going, I think, what was that? I was like, oh, I'm going to say everywhere I go when we do a blitz, it be a sister, a few sisters hollering out, I love y'all. Y'all beautiful. I'm going to marry one of y'all. They understand, they know, they understand beauty. They understand power. They see God's hand at work. They want to cleave, but they better cleave the right way. Was that it?
Yes, sir.
All right, you the branches. Give me Isaiah 4:3. We going to be the ones seen as the beautiful ones, not those Instagram models, you know what I mean? We.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 4 and verse 3. And it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion and he that remaineth in Jerusalem shall be called holy.
Shall be called what?
Shall be called holy.
Where you at, verse 3?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead.
Even every one that is written among the living in Jerusalem.
Give me Matthew 24:13. Says, and it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion. Who is that that's going to be left in Zion or of the nation of Israel, of Zion? Go ahead.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
Talking about you. You're going to be the one left. You men who endure. Give me Daniel 12:1. You got to endure unto the end. Endure to the end, and you shall be saved. Go ahead.
The book of Daniel, chapter 12 and verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation.
We reading about it in Isaiah. Isaiah 3 and Isaiah 4. There's going to be a trouble that has never been. What's going to happen?
Even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
And we're going to be delivered. Those of us who are written in the book. Those sisters going to try to cleave, but they ain't going to be able to make it because they not going to be written in the book. They will not get a pass. Read. Was that it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, give me Luke 10 and 20. Luke chapter 10 and verse 20.
The book of Luke, chapter 10 and verse 20. Notwithstanding, in this rejoice not, that the spirits are subject unto you, but rather rejoice, because your names are written in heaven.
That's why you rejoice, because your name is written in heaven. Give me Revelations 20 and 15. That's what we working on. We working on getting written in heaven. We're not working on getting good favors from that sister with the pretty smile. That's not what we working for. I love to have this body right there. That's something worth working for. With this old weak, frail damn thing I got right now, that look like something I want. I want that. Let me get that. Let me work towards that. Let me get my name written in heaven so I could get that body. Go ahead.
The book of Revelations, chapter 20 and verse 15.
I thought they was going to put it up.
And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire.
Was cast into the lake of fire. You hear that, sisters? Who want that lake of fire? Raise your hand up high, elbows straight. All right. Got to put down that Eve crown. Joel 2 and 32.
The book of Joel, chapter 2 and verse 32. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as the Lord hath said, and in the remnant whom the Lord shall call.
Right. We getting deliverance. Don't think this is a thing of all nations coming together, joining hand in hand, celebrating, singing to the King. Singing that song only in the 144 can sing. Listen, it's not going to go down like that. Only in Mount Zion, only in Jerusalem will there be deliverance. All right? Give me Malachi 3. Nah, I want Philippians 4 and 3. Philippians chapter 4 and verse 3.
The book of Philippians, chapter 4 and verse 3. And I entreat thee also, true yoke fellow, help those women which labored with me in the gospel.
You know what I'm saying? They talking about me. You know what I'm saying? My name Yochanan. They said yoke fellow. So, you know what I'm saying? That scripture right there is talking to me. Read it again. Say it loud too and say it strong. Let me hear with your reader voice. Go ahead.
And I entreat thee also, true yoke fellow.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Help those women which labored with me.
Help
in
who?
Those women.
That's what we are doing today, helping these women who are laboring with us to remember to continue to keep that crown down on the ground. All right? Read.
Which labored with me in the gospel, with Clement also, and with other fellow laborers, whose names are in the book of life.
Sister's name written in the book of life too. Y'all names will be written in the book of life, or they will be written out. You decide. Go Isaiah 4 and 4. We're going to go back, finish up the thought.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 4 and verse 4. When the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion.
The filth or the spiritual whoredom, the vanity or the rebellion. Okay, go ahead.
And shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem.
The blood, the guilt, the violence, and the betrayal. Okay, go ahead.
From the midst thereof, by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning.
By the spirit of judgment and burning. Give me Ezekiel 16 and 6. Talk about this filth for a second. Ezekiel 16 and 6.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 16 and verse 6. And when I passed by thee, I saw thee polluted in thine own blood. I said unto thee, when thou wast in thy blood, live. Yea, I said unto thee, when thou wast in thy blood, live. I have caused thee to multiply as the bud of the field, and thou hast increased and waxen great, and thou art come to excellent ornaments. Thy breasts are fashioned, and thine hair is grown, whereas thou wast naked and bare. Now when I passed by thee and looked upon thee, behold, thy time was the time of love, and I spread my skirt over thee and covered thy nakedness. Yea, I swear unto thee, and entered into a covenant with thee, saith the Lord God, and thou becamest mine.
So he gave us, when we didn't have a God, when we was in Egypt and he saw us, we were naked, we were bare, we were without a covering. He dressed us up, he dolled us up, he gave us the way. He put a covering on us, gave us a covenant on how we should move, how we should behave. Then we were, in his eyes, ready for his love, because we walk after his commandment. When we're not actually under the covenant, when we're not doing his will, that's when we are filthy. Read 9.
Verse 9. Then wash I thee with water.
That's how we were washed. We were washed because we had our pollutions removed. We was washed because we were under the protection and the covenant of our Lord. Read.
Yea, I thoroughly washed away thy blood from thee, and I anointed thee with oil.
And I anointed thee with oil. Read that again in Isaiah 4 and 4.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 4 and verse 4.
Uh-huh.
When the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion,
Uh-huh.
and shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof, by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning.
By the spirit of burning. Give me Jeremiah 5 and 14. Jeremiah 5 and 14.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 5 and verse 14. Wherefore, thus saith the Lord God of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them.
23 and 29. Chapter 23, verse 29. We understand the word of the Lord is like fire, right? And what it's supposed to do is burn you up. Burn up that negative understanding that you had. Burn off all those impurities that you had in you before coming into this truth. Read.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 29. Is not my word like as a fire, saith the Lord, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces? Therefore, behold, I am against the prophets.
No, that's it. That's it. Give me Malachi, I'm sorry. Malachi 2. Malachi 3 and 2.
The book of Malachi, chapter 3 and verse 2. But who may abide the day of his coming? And who shall stand when he appeareth? For he is like a refiner's fire.
He is like a refiner's fire. When the Lord comes with his judgment, when you hear these laws, who can stand against it? If you're in error, if you are in sin, who can stand against it? No man, no woman can stand against it. So if you sisters know that you got that Eve on you, just lay it down. Lay it down. Give me Isaiah 4 and 5. Let me jump back down Isaiah 4 and 5. We're going to finish this up.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 4 and verse 5.
And
the Lord will create upon every dwelling place of Mount Zion, and upon her assemblies, a cloud. A cloud. And smoke by day, and the shining of a flaming fire by night. For upon all the glory shall be a defense.
There shall be a defense. There's going to be a time when we are defended. You go to Exodus 13 and you read about how we was protected by a cloud in the daytime and fire by night. Zechariah 2 and 5. Zechariah 2 and 5. Let's read that real quick. Zechariah chapter 2 and verse 5.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 2, 5. For I, saith the Lord, will be unto her a wall of fire round about.
A wall of fire round about. That's what we want. That's what we got. That's why we're here. We're here for that wall of fire. We're here to be like, you know what I'm saying? This is the protection that the Lord said he's going to give me. He's going to fortify my mind. He's going to fortify my actions. He's going to allow me to set scourges over my thoughts so that I don't transgress. So that when I see other brothers and sisters transgressing, because I have experience, I can pull them back. I can see that when I'm going off, because can't nobody really see me like I see me, because I'm with me all day. I understand me better than anybody else understand me. These pillars of fire that's around me is going to protect me from going off. Give me Psalms 91 and 1. Matter of fact, drop that. Go to Isaiah 4. We got much time left. Isaiah 4 and 6.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 4 and verse 6. And there shall be a tabernacle for a shadow in the daytime from the heat, and for a place of refuge, and for a covert from storm and from rain.
That's that man. That's that beautiful branch. Give me Isaiah 32 and 2. That man is going to be that covert from the storm. That man can protect. That's why those sisters ran to him, because they recognized the protection. Some in their spirit bear witness. Like, I see the God in you. You are beautiful. Protect me. Help me. Isaiah 32 and 2.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 32 and verse 2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
Was that it?
Yes, sir.
Give me John 13. We're going to end it out on here. John 13. John 13 and 7.
The book of John, chapter 13 and verse 7. Jesus answered and said unto him, What I do thou knowest not now, but thou shalt know hereafter. Peter saith unto him, Thou shalt never wash my feet. Jesus answered him, If I wash thee not, thou hast no part with me.
If I don't wash your feet, you ain't got no part with me, the Lord said. He said, what I'm doing right now, you really don't get it. The lessons that we bring out, y'all really don't get it at the moment. But it's a time where y'all sit and y'all listen, and the Lord open your spirit, and something's going to resonate and click, and you're like, I get it. I understand what's going on. Read.
Simon Peter saith unto him, Lord, not my feet only, but also my hands and my head. Jesus saith,
So he said, hey, if I ain't going to have a part with you, if I don't let you wash my feet, then wash me all up, Lord. Wash my hands, get me good. Watch what the Lord say.
Jesus saith to him, He that is washed needeth not save to wash his feet, but is clean every whit. And ye are clean, but not all.
Listen, you who are clean, you who are washed by this word, you don't need to wash nothing else but your feet. You already clean, he said, right? Read it again.
Jesus saith to him, He that is washed needeth not to save wash his feet, but is clean every whit. And ye are clean, but not all.
And he was telling the apostles, he was telling his disciples, y'all clean, but not all. One of y'all, namely Judas, he ain't clean. But y'all clean. But I gotta wash our feet. Y'all don't understand why I'm doing this. The scriptures say, keep your foot when you go into the house of the Lord, right? What happens is you track crap with your feet. Spiritually, we track in a whole bunch of BS because we walking in the world. We hearing things, we seeing things, we remembering things. The Lord said it's necessary for you to get them feet washed. What we doing here today, what we did here today is we washed our feet. What y'all see the bishop do on the Sabbath, he's washing your feet. Get your feet washed as much as you can. Had a spirit that Simon had. Wash me up. Keep washing me. Wash me. I want to be washed. You already clean. You already know the word. Continue to come back to the word so that you can stay clean, so that you can stay in the middle of the fire, so that you could be protected by that boundary. Don't allow yourself to go off on your own thoughts thinking you know everything, all right? That's it. This Officer Yokana, IYC Chicago. Thanks for tuning in. Lord's will I see you next time. Shalom.